Aquarius, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot and Astro Insights, and this is going to be your monthly reading for November. What I want you to keep in mind, though, is that this reading is timeless. Whenever you're guided here, you're likely to find a message in here for you, and so I always do like to jump in with what comes through in my meditation, and then I like to jump into the pre-shuffled cards. Then we'll go a little bit deeper with another oracle deck and then the tarot cards, so please feel free to subscribe, stick around, like the video, comment on the video, and share the video, especially if you're resonating with the message. Keep in mind, Aquarius, this could be for any major placement: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, even your North Node. But what I felt, Aquarius, is that you are at a major pivot point on your journey. You are at a major crossroads. I was shown somebody standing at the precipice of needing to choose between two paths. And so what I felt was nostalgia. It felt like the Six of Cups. And so there could be some very touchy memories surfacing that is kind of showing you where the hurt still resides, because I kept hearing Chiron, Chiron. So I don't even know if maybe you are a Chiron in Aquarius, but there's something about healing a deep-seated core wound, and it felt like somebody is poking the bear. So I think somebody's poking at you, prodding at you to kind of trigger all of this old pain to surface. And what I heard very prominently is you are more than your pain. You are more than your past. You are more than your pain. And so I kind of feel right now you're being tested. We're going to have Pluto entering into Aquarius on November the 19th. And so if you have any early degree Aquarius placements, this is really going to bring the pain up from the past in order for you to turn it into wisdom, is what it felt like. And so hard-earned wisdom. And so there's something about leftover past life karma as well coming through in the energies. And so it's kind of time for you to shine a light on this leftover past life karma so you can take the lead and do the inner work. And so I kind of just feel like you've been training for this moment for lifetimes, and you've prepared for this moment for lifetimes, Aquarius. And so you are needed here at this very time and at this very place. And I heard leadership. So perhaps you're stepping into being a person of authority, and they showed me the number 29. And so I do feel this is very significant, connected to Pluto in Capricorn at 29 degrees. And so it's kind of dredging up all of this sludge in order for you to understand your fears, understand your doubts, and whatever it is that's kind of been standing in your way from closing your karmic bank account. They specifically wanted me to use the words closing your karmic bank account. And so you got to believe in yourself, Aquarius. You have to let your true identity awaken. Aquarian energy is all about authenticity. It's all about stepping outside of the box, embracing what is within you so your soul can step into that power point. And so now really is the time to take the lead of your life. You're going to have to trust, and you're going to have to follow your intuition. So let's talk about the pre-shuffled cards. And so this is all about living your purpose. I do feel a moment of self-actualization. The central energy is all about spending time alone. And so we will be in the post-shadow retrograde energy of Pluto for a little while now. And so maybe over the next several months, this is all going to be a period of time of quiet introspection, disconnecting, relaxing, just being with yourself, being with this energy of self-actualization, because you are encouraged to connect with your spirit guides and your angels. I do feel you are in deep connection with the archangels as they are guiding you forward on your journey. And so something here about your soul's purpose. This is all about understanding your core strengths, bringing them into this actualized energy, and no longer allowing people to take advantage of you. And so you've manifested some alone time here. I do feel you've manifested this quiet introspection so you can really connect with being present in your physical reality, so you can really allow the understanding of your thoughts to pass through you, so you can fully understand that you attract everything in your life based on your thoughts and based on your actions. And so this time alone is really going to serve you when it comes to deepening your relationship to yourself. And so we can't fully understand what is meant for us, We can't fully understand our soul, the language of our soul, what motivates us when we're connected to all kinds of outside people. And so in order to really deepen the relationship to self, it does require a lot of solitude, almost like the hermit energy. And so this really is bringing in a relationship paradigm shift. And so when we deepen the relationship to ourselves, when we master the art of self-love and we pour into ourselves, it is a reflection going to be shown outwardly when it comes to all of our close relationships. And so there could be an unexpected message coming in. I kind of feel like a breakthrough, unexpected downloads from your spirit guides, from the archangels. And you're really needing to spend that time alone in order to listen to these incoming downloads, these incoming messages from your guides. And so there is going to be a breakthrough at hand, because I do feel you're being asked to step into imparting wisdom. So you might want to spend some time out in nature. You just really have this overwhelming sense around you that it's time to retreat. So I don't know if you've got major Cancer placements in your birth chart, or if perhaps you are dealing with somebody with prominent Cancer, but that was a very strong energy of retreating in that Cancer shell so you could really listen to the guidance of the ancestors at this time. So let's go a little bit further with the senses of the soul tarot deck, or oracle deck, pardon me. Let's get a few of these cards out. Let's see what the further messages are for you, Aquarius. So we get the honeysuckle card. So this is almost like a 6 of Wands energy, and this is all about the heart. So there is a need to release some fear so you can experience the fullness of this journey. And then we get sunflower. It's a 19 card. And so 19 is associated with karmic debt, which is probably why I felt the energy of closing out the karmic bank account. So something about Leo energy. Sunflowers bloom in Leo season. And so there could be an oppositional integration here with a Leo that needs to take place. But this is all about balancing your personal power with an open heart. And so I do feel a heart chakra activation, a heart chakra opening. And so karmic debt 19 is associated with narcissism. So I don't know if you're dealing with a narcissist, if you are coming into the understanding of your own narcissistic tendencies and qualities and shedding them and opening up your heart. But I do feel there's victory here. So solar plexus energy and heart chakra energy. So let's get a few more of these cards out and let's see what this leftover past life karma is all about for you, Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Please keep in mind, guys, that tarot oracle cards, it's all about guidance. It's all about empowerment. Hopefully I can nudge you in the right direction so you can start creating the life that you truly want. So take this reading however it resonates, but don't cram yourself into a message. We get the 10 card, and this is speaking of fuchsia. As you heal yourself, you heal the world. And so there could be a deep emotional block within the sacral chakra. 10s to me are indicating endings. 10s are completions. 10s are endings. And so there's a fated moment in time where you are being asked to heal yourself. We got 2 more cards out. Bottom of the deck, we get the 18 card, the Scotch broom. You have the strength and the courage that you need to go on. And I also heard go within. And so there's something here hidden deep within the shadows of self that you really need to unearth when it comes to your inner child. We got the inner child and we got the enchanter and the enchantress card out. And so there's something about healing a deep-seated emotional block, I feel, within the womb chakra. I don't know why I feel that, but I feel the womb chakra. And so they are encouraging me to read the enchanter or the enchantress energy. And so it's an 8 card. And so there's that energy of karma. 8 for me is the energy of what goes around, comes around. So let's see if I can find that card in the deck. I'm hoping I can find it quite easily. It's on page 186. I knew it was in the higher chakras, but I didn't want to keep shuffling through the cards, through the deck. Okay, this is all about tapping into universal consciousness, Aquarius. That's what this card is speaking about. And so you might be doing some shamanic journeying here, Aquarius. There's meditation that's required. Pay attention to your dreams, because I do feel there's mystical experiences coming through in dream space. So you very likely could be clearing some past life karma in astral travel. And so this really is about embracing your inner divinity, your multi-dimensional consciousness. And so I do feel there are guardian angels surrounding you as you tap into this multi-dimensional reality. I do feel you are a speaker of universal truth, Aquarius, and so there is an integration of the lower realms, of the lower chakras, of the lower ego taking place in order for you to vibrate at a higher dimensional frequency that will support fifth dimensional living and beyond. And so the Enchantress or the Enchanter card allows this full and complete alignment for you to tap in with your highest truth. And in order to do that, you are invited to spend some time alone. So I do feel almost like a light body activation taking place for you, Aquarius. And this will require you to be fully feeling. So you're going to have to feel it to heal it, to fully integrate this higher dimensional consciousness that is being activated. And so what you're being asked to do right now is to surrender to this deep connection of oneness that is being tapped into. So I kind of feel like you're tapping into the collective consciousness. It kind of feels like you're swimming in the fourth dimension of humanity, of collective consciousness. And so in order to rise above the fourth dimension, you do have to speak your truth. You have to find your power and your courage to take responsibility for some karma here. And so the shadow manifestation of this card is saying maybe there's a need to get grounded in reality. Maybe you're not fully grounded in earthly reality here. And so if you're experiencing an overload or an overload download of psychic information and incoming messages, you're going to have to really pay attention to your external environment, because it does feel like there's a struggle with something external to you. And so what baggage is yours and what baggage is not yours, Aquarius? Because if you find your life upside down, you could be dealing with a temptress here, or the temptress archetype instead of the enchantress. And so this could be signaling a need for you to get grounded, Aquarius, to rein in these energies so you can establish some firm boundaries here. And so I do feel the energy is feeling a little oversensitive, and you are getting to that seed point of healing that inner child wound so you can tap into all of these magical energies. And so you are allowed to ask for what it is that you need. You are allowed to speak up on behalf of yourself, and you do need to find your strength and your courage to do so. So let's go further with the Angel Tarot Wisdom deck. I was drawn to use this deck today, so let's see what other messages need to come through for you, Aquarius. And it doesn't feel good, but I do see the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck to the Six of Swords in reverse on the cut. And so either way you cut it, you got a Three of Swords coming through. And so I feel this has been long overdue. Maybe you moved on from a situation and you never actually processed the great sadness, the great personal growth that comes from embracing the sadness. I feel blocks on the heart. And so if you want the challenging times to end, you might have to heal a past misunderstanding. Maybe you abandoned somebody. Maybe you weren't there for them in their time of need, or vice versa. Maybe somebody wasn't there for you in your time of need. The Six of Swords in reversed is resistance to moving on. And I do feel from some type of partnership. If you see the swan on the front of the boat, swans are monogamous birds. They mate for life. They have one soulmate bird that they mate for for life. And so I do feel there's a need to dig into some heartbreak here, in order for you to heal a past misunderstanding. Somebody might have to come back. You might have to go back. But there is a need to heal something here big time. So healing was really huge in my meditative session. So let's get 9 of these cards out, Aquarius, and let's see what energies need to come through for you. What is being triggered here? What is going on? Look at that. Right out the gate. It flipped right out. Transformation. And so we get a Tower. And so the Tower comes in to say you've gone through a significant life experience, and now there are some changes that are required to be made, Aquarius. And so there's going to be a powerful, unexpected revelation. And I'm just going to set that aside. I'm going to set that aside because I do feel there's a release of an old belief system. The Tower kind of comes in to upheave a false foundation. And this is all about building a foundation from the heart. So look at that. We get the Page of Cups, which for me is all about deep emotional exploration into some inner child wounds. This is about filling that inner child cup. And so I feel an activation of heightened psychic abilities. And maybe this is because of some type of loss of a family structure. Maybe there's a need to reevaluate financial security or what security means to you. We get the Page of Wands in reverse. And so I feel this lack of peace, this lack of drive, this lack of creativity here. And this is all about going inward, understanding family traditions, I feel. We get the Ace of Wands in reverse. The central energy is the Five of Wands in reverse. Look at all of those wands coming out. And then we get the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And so there's that Leo oppositional energy. And we do currently have Mars in Leo, which is all about inspiring, motivational energy. It's all about taking the lead. It's all about stepping into a leadership role. And so there could be a need to address a past conflict here. I just feel there is a lot of conflicts here. And this is all to show you the opposing views of your lower ego. If you notice on this Five of Wands card, we'll flip it upright. We got somebody here basically arguing with themselves. And so what I heard was projections. And so there could be a lot of projections when it comes to a missed opportunity. I feel a lack of passion, a lack of drive, and it's going to require you to speak up. You might have to speak up publicly as well. We get the Knight of Cups in reversed. We get the Ten of Swords in reversed. And we get the Ace of Swords. And so there's the truth here that needs to come to light, Aquarius, especially when it comes to a past ending, a betrayal of some sort. I do feel there's been a lack of accountability. There's been a lack of an apology here. And maybe you've played into being melodramatic when it comes to reacting to some type of drama that I do feel you need to walk away from. Is it really worth your time playing into drama, Aquarius? Because there's some truth coming to light here. And the truth is saying maybe, oh, I feel something like on my back. It felt like a bug on my back. So something here I feel has really bugged you. I feel you've carried a burden on your back and it's probably really bugged you. And you're really needing to clear up some communication issues here, especially when it comes to some type of foundation. Bottom of the deck, we get the Four of Wands. And so there is an incoming message, unexpected incoming messages. We get the Magician in reverse, and so somebody might be coming in with an apology. The Magician reversed is a pathological liar, usually somebody that abuses their manifestation abilities. Somebody here that believes that they can pull the wool over somebody's eyes. And so I feel with the Knight of Swords in reverse, there's going to be an unexpected challenge. You're being asked to respond with intellect rather than emotions, because I think there's going to be an opportunity to clear up some communication issues here after some type of ghosting situation, possibly. And yeah, it's like there's somebody coming in with an apology. I feel somebody didn't recognize your worth. This could be due to some type of divorce. The Emperor and the Empress in reverse are two people operating out of the lower ego. There's very karmic energy here that needs to be cleared up. And so I think you're likely at a major pivot point. And so maybe you've learned to love yourself. This is all about loving yourself. There's a beautiful new emotional experience here coming in after you clear up some type of issue connected to your personal life. And so the truth is coming to light, Leo. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I do feel it has to do with some type of blocked communication. So what is the communication coming in that is clearing this up? Because I do feel communication, and somebody here I think might be a little bit oversensitive to any criticism that you might have. But the truth is there was some type of breaking apart. I do feel there was some type of situation here that fell apart. The Three of Pentacles upright is usually a collaboration. We get the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We get the Three of Cups upright. And we get the Hermit. And so third party. I do feel a third party situation caused some type of separation here. And it's really time to go through this re-identification of self. And so the hermit spends time in solitude. They spend time alone. They go within. They re-identify with themselves. They shine a light on the negative vices. They shine a light on what it is that they need to walk away from, what it is that they need to stand up for from themselves. I hope I said that right. And then we get the Page of Swords reversed, King of Swords reversed, Eight of Swords reversed. And so somebody here needs to break themselves free from a mental prison of worry, despair. I do feel when it comes to lack of communication, we get that Aquarian energy. So that could be you. That could be somebody you're dealing with, Aquarius. But I feel a very stoic energy here. Somebody here that is losing respect due to the fact that they have not communicated with clarity. And so whether this person is in an unemotional relationship or maybe this person just was not emotionally available, they are needing to take action. Somebody here is needing to take action for some type of blocked communication. And I do feel there's challenges, there's bad luck, there's bad fortune, and there's that core wound that needs to be healed. And so a conscious knowing of what needs to be healed. And so with the Page of Swords in reverse, there could be some very blunt communication coming forward. And it might not be what you want to hear, but it's probably going to be what it is that you need to hear, because somebody here is all up in their ego. They've been making decisions, I feel, out of a place of ego. And now they've got themselves entrapped in a situation where the universe is saying, hey, you're going to have to be accountable. You're going to have to take responsibility here. There's some type of unhealthy pattern here that needs to be addressed. So what is this King of Wands going to say? Because this is the person taking action. So you decide who you are. But I do feel if there was an ending, or if there is an ending taking place, it's probably for the best, because these two people are lacking discipline and structure. And so the King of Wands is saying, hey, we got a Two of Cups here, we got a Two of Wands in reverse, and we got a Five of Pentacles. So somebody here is definitely struggling with negative thoughts, is what it feels like. Somebody here is struggling with coming forward due to, I feel, abandoning a soulmate connection. And forgiveness is what is going to be needed to end the challenges. For sure. Look at that. We get the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck in reverse. So 2, 2, 2. Twos are all about pivot points. It's crossroads. It's decision time. It's about partnerships. And so somebody here was unwilling to speak the truth. Maybe they just wanted to follow what their ego told them to do, and they really weren't listening to the heart. And they've been pretending, hey, there's no issue here. There's nothing to worry about here, nothing to see here. And they're actually deep inside overanalyzing a situation. And so I do feel there is a need to clear up a past situation here. And so there could be the resurgence of a romantic relationship that ended maybe a couple of years ago, but it's kind of this energy of the rug getting pulled out from under somebody, and it's going to require a confession. So I feel there's an embarrassing secret coming out connected to this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. It doesn't have to be, but they're definitely losing their personal freedom here, and they're going to have to be accountable, because I do feel in the past there was a lack of honesty and there was some type of blocked communication. So let's get a closing message on this. I do feel could be a Leo, strong Leo that you could be dealing with, Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Libra. I do see Taurus, Libra. I see Leo. I see Capricorn. But I do feel this is about standing up for what it is that you believe in. So let's close this off with a crystal stone deck. What is going to be the medicine? Because I do feel there is a need to heal something here, and you do have the strength and the courage to do it. And so Hiddenite, this is about bringing what was hidden into the light. And so there's going to be some type of existential crisis here. Maybe there was a bad romance in the past. I do feel somebody is tripping out here because they are going through a big time heart chakra activation, and they are finding themselves stuck on repeat when it comes to the past, whether it be a repeat pattern or a past person, and they don't even know how to go towards the future here. And so Hiddenite is saying, hey, you got to get out of this rut. And I do feel love is in focus. Bottom of the deck, open up your love channel. We get Kunzite or Kunzite. And so this is all about going into a higher vibration. And so I do feel there's been either a major breakup, a major disappointment here. It's never actually been worked through or healed. And somebody here is beating themselves up about this, whether it's you or somebody you're connected with. And so I do feel somebody here thought they could forget it and never have to deal with it again, but their perspective is shifting because there's a restlessness here. So I do feel somebody here is really anxious about dealing with something that has been avoided, and they are going to have to go through this realignment if they are to let love rule. So you decide who you are in this situation, Aquarius. That's what I got. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to go further with me with a personal reading, check out the description box below. Check out the comment section below. There you will see links to my webpage. I'd also like to quickly mention there is now an option to join the private one-on-one astrology mentorship. So if that interests you, if you'd like to dig further into your birth chart or into astrology, check it out. I'd love to be your mentor. I hope you have a great month ahead, Aquarius, and I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.